Everybody, Chev, nobody else's auto. Thanks for stopping by tonight, checking out what we've got going on. Tonight we're going to check out some old Corvairs. We've got a row of them here in the new yard. Like I've told you before, every time I've come across a Corvair in here in the new stuff, I don't know a ton about Corvairs. I've never owned any before, but there is 8 or 10 of them in here. So we're learning as we go. So it's kind of a new experience for me also. We'll start off here. This is a later one, and like I said, I don't know a ton about Corvairs, but this is a later one, like a 65, 66 era. This is a 4-door hardtop, which is kind of different in a Corvair. Car does look pretty much intact. All the body panels are pretty much here. All the front end and everything's still here. A lot of the trim is still here. You can take a peek inside of this one. All the dash stuff is still there. Column and things are gone, but still some dash, trim, seats, things like that's all still in this car. And we'll come on around the back and the sheet metal stuff. There's still rear here, taillights, rear bumper. Still got some of the trim back here. AD Anderson dealer badge, wherever that one happened to be from. We got some more Tri-5 Chevy parts stacked here. We got a 57 fender. And it looks like a couple of doors off of a 55 Chevy 4-door in that pile too. So always different stuff laying around here. Never know what we're going to come across next as I'm starting to sort and organize in this new yard. We're going on over here to another Corvair. This one a 2-door hardtop, also one of the later cars. We'll take a peek inside of this one, maybe. It's still got bucket seats in it and some dash stuff, some dash trim pieces in the back of seat 2 that have been taken apart. But we're missing the front up here, but we've still got the front bumper and nose and stuff is still in it. So this is a 2-door hardtop, a little bit different, a little more unique. This is a pretty distinct body style and a pretty popular body style for these little Corvairs. And there's still a ton of good stuff on it, especially with this being a 2-door and being this unique body. It's got a lot of good stuff still left on this one. Next to that 2-door hardtop, we've got another 2-door, but we're going to back up a few years. I think this is an earlier 60s model. It's a Corvair 500, is what it says on the front fender of this one. And it also is still pretty much intact. It's been sitting here for a long time, just like these others. But all the front stuff is still here. Somebody needed something out of here. I think that may have been where the gas door was at. Looks like they needed a patch panel out of that one, so they cut that one out. We've still got doors. We've still got dash stuff in this one. And as we work our way on around the back, we've still got a lot of the rear trim, rear bumper, rear deck is all still here. Another stack of Tri-5 Chevy parts. This time we've got hoods laying here with our Corvairs. So, like I said, you never know what's going to pop up. But we got one more Corvair we want to catch tonight. This is another one that is one of those later ones, 65, 6 era. Like I said, I'm pretty rusty on these Corvairs. This car also a 4-door hardtop. This one came from Abilene, Kansas, from the Ronald Rice dealership. Abilene's 70, 80 miles from here. So, local car. All the rear trim still on this car. Even still has a hubcap on the back of it. Seats are missing out of this car, as well as some of the dash stuff, but some of it is still there. And as we come on around the front, the nose is all still on this car. A lot of the trim, the front bumper. Lots of good pieces on all these cars. Like I said, I don't know a ton about these Corvairs, but just looking at this row we just went through, a lot of good, hard to find stuff still left on these cars that are going to help with somebody's restoration. So let's catch one more yet tonight. We're going to throw one kind of off the wall in the mix. We've been rolling with Corvairs pretty good. Let's catch a Maverick. Got a Ford Maverick sitting right here. This is a mid-70s, 75, 76 era. Just a regular 4-door car. Rear end's gone. These rear ends were very popular for a lot of different applications. It was a popular width, so it's hard to find rear Mavericks that still have rear ends in them. Something else that's kind of different about this Maverick, we'll kind of come on around the back. We'll see we've still got a back bumper. We've still got taillights. We've still got some trim in it. As we come on this side, we can get a better look at this Maverick, and the whole roof skin is gone. They basically just took an air chisel and just cut the roof skin off of it. Now, what typically happened, I'm guessing that's probably what happened to this roof. Back when, when guys built a lot of street rods, You know, back in the day, they just needed a big flat piece of metal to fill in those holes on those old bodies from the 20s and early 30s where they didn't have a full roof, where they had a metal or a wood fabric top in the center insert. So it was very common to see cars like this where they just trim the whole big flat piece of sheet metal out to finish that roof out on a street rod and make it a solid roof car and get that fabric and wood out of them. So that's probably what happened to this car. It happened to a lot of cars back in the day, but that's what they did with them, and that's how they fixed those street rods up. So looks like this Maverick got his rear end and his roof skin robbed probably for that type of a use, but there's still a ton of good parts here. And these Mavericks were cars that were overlooked so much over the years, and they're kind of starting to come back around. They've got their little following. They did make some really cool Mavericks. They made the grabbers and things like that, so there were some cool Mavericks, some V8 Mavericks. So even though this car is pretty rough, it has a lot of parts left to give for those guys that are doing some of those cars. They were a neat car, they were a light car, you could do a lot with them. And this car still has a ton of parts on it, even though it's had some stuff robbed off of it. A lot of the front end stuff's still here. The grill's broke, but the headlight trim, the front bumper, all that stuff's here. And somebody even got creative with this car at one point in its life. It had some little character painted on it that somebody did a pretty neat job with, some little Noid or something. I have no idea why that's there, but it was pretty unique, so I thought we'd show it to you while we're checking out the Maverick. So anyway, that's what we've got for tonight. Some Corvairs and a Maverick. Thought we'd bring it to you, check it out, check out some new inventory, see what's going on. Getting ready to start sorting a lot of stuff out in this new yard and getting things organized. So wanted to bring you another video out of here so you can see what's going on. Anyway, this week, it's coming up this weekend, the F&E Collector Auto Auction. Be sure to check us out, feclassiccarauction.com. Tons of cool rides being listed regularly. We are live on Proxy Bid. If you can't be here this Saturday on October 3rd in Great Bend, Kansas at the Expo Grounds, be sure to jump on Proxy Bid for online bidding. Check them out and see if there's a ride there that you're interested in, and you can bid from anywhere in the world with Proxy Bid. So anyway, thanks for watching tonight. I appreciate you taking a few minutes out of your evening to hang out with us. I hope you enjoyed the videos of the old cars. If you're on Facebook, please like the page, share the video with your friends, invite your buddies to come hang out with us. We're building a community of car guys here. We're having a lot of fun, so be sure to come hang out with us and invite them over. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel. Check out my other old car videos, and I hope you enjoy them. That's why I do it. That's all I know. That's what I love, so that's what I do videos on, because there isn't really anything else I could talk about. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate you stopping by tonight. I really appreciate the fact that you take some time out of your day to come hang out with me, and it means a lot to me. So thanks for watching, and we will see you Wednesday night with some super cool rides at the F&E Collector Auto Auction that will be going across the block on Saturday. So we'll bring you some of that Wednesday. Be sure to like and follow the page, the F&E Collector Auto Auction page on Facebook. We'll be shooting a ton of video on cars as they're coming in next week, getting ready for the live auction on Saturday, October 3rd. If you're on YouTube, check out our YouTube channel, subscribe to it. We'll be posting those videos on there as well as these cars are coming in, getting ready to roll across the block next Saturday. So thanks for watching, everybody. Glad you were here. Glad you took a few minutes to hang out with us, and we will see you soon.